How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video for you guys. And with this one, well, we'll be doing another reaction video. Only showing the still and talking about the particular content that I have witnessed and, you know, honestly, try to give my fair opinion on the content presented. We'll be focusing on content from Flashgitz, and as well as a series of videos that kind of intertwine into each other. So without further delay, let's go ahead and well, get right into this. So the series of videos in question that we'll be discussing is Flashgitz's console wars, or more specifically focusing on the console wars, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. Now these are, I guess, to an extent, these particular videos intertwined into each other. Well, to an extent, PC is probably the alternate ending, so to speak, I guess. But for the most part, the Xbox and PlayStation, one kind of focuses on, well, one storyline and each one's perspective. I guess, if anything, PlayStation adding more to the story itself. Now, as I think I've mentioned before, Flashgitz is sort of a parody to, or I guess if anything, you would classify it as the YouTube's equivalent to South Park, for the most part, where it is parodying a lot of stuff involved with, you know, either the fans or the games itself. And this was, for the most part, interesting, to say the least. Especially where, like, for the Xbox perspective, you have, you know, characters from different games that were Xbox, you know, properties, singing a, I guess, in the underbelly of the Xbox ship, so to speak, and they're rowing. And they're singing a like a sea shanty or something like that. All in all, it was hilarious. And you have apparently PlayStation, or them trying to, you know, catch up to PlayStation, who is you know, has their own set of good games. And it ends with them fighting each other, but also being completely annihilated by mobile gaming. And that is basically the whole setup for these two episodes, which is, again, console wars, Xbox and PlayStation, but each having, you know, showing the perspective of the particular console. Now, going further, we are introduced to the PC in console wars, where I think this one might have been my favorite, because you have those particular jokers that are the PC master race, and you have these muscle bound idiots that are just so full of themselves, as well as apparently being for lack of a better word, too into themselves. And it's kind of funny, especially when the two parties, console, Xbox and PlayStation, ignore the PC master race idiot. Now, if it sounds like I'm being very critical to PC players, understand, or at least to the PC master race thing, let me be clear. If somebody ever asks me what gamer am I, I'm just a gamer. And I thought this was kind of hilarious, because to an extent, no matter whether you play it on the Xbox, the PlayStation, PC, Nintendo Switch, doesn't matter. To me, if you love gaming, whatever you play on whatever game you play on whatever console or platform, I should say, then you know what? That's on you. That's you. That's whatever you want to do. You shouldn't be judged for being lesser because you didn't play on a particular platform. That whole argument is, you know, stupid, to say the least. And people who play that game are just so absent-minded But regardless, when it comes down to it, gamer, if you're a gamer, you're a gamer. No matter the platform. That's the final thoughts on that. And I like that they make fun of that whole situation with the console wars PC. So there is, by the way, for a couple of the episodes, there is this scene where like this old man's telling a story, being a creepy. I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use Europe's word. He's being a nunce, kind of being really creepy, telling his grandson a story about the whole console wars, and the what is displayed again is very, very kind of I need an adult type situation feeling, where it's just super, super uncomfortable. And to an extent, if that's what they were going for the last bit of the episode, I don't know why you would have that in there, especially when people at this point, people are very critical about that particular type of behavior. Okay, I was severely uncomfortable with the ending of that. And on top of that, when it comes down to the console wars itself, I will admit some of the animation's good, or at least the episodes themselves are animated in a very interesting way. The comedy itself is, I get it. I didn't find it funny though, to a degree, but all in all, I get some of the jokes. I really do. So, do I like the console wars? I guess if anything, final thoughts. Which, by the way, this is all raw reaction too. So, and I had seen the episodes before, but to an extent, I had to rewatch them because I'm doing this series. Do I like the console wars, at least for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation? Were they good? They were okay. Again, animation is done well. Although not completely funny, I get the jokes. I was uncomfortable towards the very end with a couple of the episodes, as well as probably the PC Master Race guy, Mel Gibson, pleasuring himself. There, I said it. So, all in all, it was meh, but with good animation. So, anywho, that was my quick take or reaction to Flashgitz's console wars. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content Monday through Friday, as well as the weekly podcasts, which are on Saturday and Sunday. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.